Political symbolism aside, this ultimately is a football match. A match that means so much more, a match which makes this a complete World Cup. The stakes are huge. France are bidding to become the first team to reach back-to-back finals since Brazil. Morocco have united both Africa and the Arab world. And joining me now is a special guest from Casablanca. Karim Bencharifa is a football coach who has managed in 6 countries, including India, and he's worked closely with some of the players who are currently on national duty in Qatar. Karim, are you anxious or angry? I'm told you didn't manage to get on one of those special flights heading into Qatar, and we've now heard that some other flights have been cancelled as well.
I really don't know the reason of the cancellation of some flights, but yes, it's true. We thought we did the difficult part of getting the higher card for Qatar. Me and my 2 kids, and I just wanted my kids to leave the World Cup experience, and we head to the airport. We tried online. We tried with the Morocco Airlines to get a flight ticket, but it was close to impossible.
Okay, I need to ask you, since you're in Morocco, what's the mood in Casablanca or Rabat, where you are actually from? Because this has been one wild ride, and I'm told even King Mohammed has been leading the celebrations.
Yeah, absolutely. I think after beating Spain, if I'm not mistaken, our king and the prince, his son, was on the street with their car celebrating with the people, which is amazing. In everybody in a good mood, in very peaceful way, and this is doesn't happen every day. This is that show you how special is this occasion. And then after that, we won through Portugal, and now we're in semi-final, just one step before the final of the World Cup.
Yes, and to get there, it's been a very sort of visible team effort. There's been this visible togetherness, and that's actually sort of traced back to the Moroccan Football Federation and the decision to appoint Walid Regragui as manager in August. You know, the players' families are there as well in Qatar, and some of the pictures, Karim, that we've seen have sort of melted our hearts.
Absolutely. You know, Diggy, you know how is it in a World Cup? Having families with the players, it's nothing special. Other teams have done it and do it all the time. But what is special about Morocco is it showed the culture of a Moroccan family. Usually, other teams is usually the fiancé, the wife is there, but for Morocco it was more the family. Maybe the wife is also there, but what is more visible is the mother, is the father. And that showed that in our culture we stay tight as a family. We don't at the age of 20 or so we leave the family. The family stay very there is a kind of a bonding, and which show in this team of Morocco. Plus, a part of the culture also is that the respect of the father, the respect of the mother, and as kids and as sons and as daughters, we do believe in what we call ridat al-walidin, which means that when your parents are happy for you and pray for you, that prayer have a big value.
Okay, important question, Karim. You're on the ground. You've seen football across the world. This isn't just Morocco's game. The game has the potential to instill belief in Asian and African teams and sort of challenge the domination of Europe and South America when it comes to the highest stage in world football.
Since Morocco qualified to the last 8, as you notice, when you look at the 8 teams, the last 8 teams, Morocco was the kind of the new in the football scenario. All the other teams are strong teams. They have won before the World Cup, or they have been in the final or semi-final or among the other teams was among the top 10 of the world. And therefore, you're right to mention that Morocco became the representative of not only of the Africa and the Arab world and Asia, but was the representative of all those teams who always dream of participating or winning a World Cup. Most of the team, you know how difficult to reach the World Cup, and Morocco with his with the performances that we had done, we gave that hope to all those teams. And now we are playing semi-final against France. You have the feeling that France is supported by French supporters and Morocco is supported by the rest of the world. That's the feeling that we have.
Yes, it's a run which has captivated the world. Karim, we know how France play and the superstars they possess. We saw against England how they can turn a game around in just one moment. So how does your Morocco team win today?
Well, we the same way we did against the other teams. It will be different because you know, the strength of this team of France is, number one, their self-confidence. They have been there many, many times. I heard comments after the England game, and all the players and the staff have that belief, though England was better in the match in most parts of the match, was having the possession, was creating chances, had a penalty. This French team have that strong belief that don't worry, even if we're down with the goal, we are still there, we can still make it. So that confidence is the strength of the team. Of course, having players like Mbappe, who is I think since he start with France, whenever he starts a game, France doesn't lose. You have a key strategic player like Griezmann in his new role in the middle of the park. You have Giroud, who is so efficient, he needs just half chance to make the difference. So all together, France will be a tough test for Morocco. But the other test is when we played other strong teams, they like the ball, and we are happy to give them the ball, to give them the possession and stay compact, and we hit them on the counters. France's strength is also that when though they are strong team, they tend to not want the ball. They tend to be strong defensively and hit on the counters, especially with fast players like fast, skillful players like Mbappe.
Okay, on that note, thank you, Karim, for your inputs. Hope you and the family enjoy a good night of football. And I have to be neutral, so I'll just say let the best team win.
If I may correct you, let Morocco team win, not the best team. We don't care. We just want to reach the final.